do some frog fishing up at this nasty pond. I got the Hush, sixth sense Hush frog, because that is like my favorite frog right now. And I think it's like the best frog, so it's 8:07 in the morning. So we're hitting these bass a little later than I wanted to. I wanted to come out here about 6, but I slept through my alarm, so just fishing. What's up, Rich? Currently going to do some frog fishing. Hopefully get slammed by some bass. Came out here way later than I wanted to. Wanted to be out here by 6 and it's 8:07. Dang. Gosh darn. You're up early. Yeah, I slept through my alarm. Which is not ideal. Here we are. So there's actually like 3 ponds. But I'm coming to fish this one because of the frog fishing. I got someone else over there. What's up, Mr. Memes? Got the Hush frog on. That is probably true. I'm trying to get these fish to bite the Hush. What's up, guys? Holy cow, there's a lot of people. There is a lot of people joining. Trying to get the fish to bite this hush. Yes, I am. It's pretty early. I was trying to hit the early morning fish. And so far, it's looking like I'm not gonna hit them. I meant to come out here about 6, and I came out at 8, so I'm just gonna keep going down. Hopefully get slammed. Yeah. It looks like definitely gonna watch the fireworks. And I think, forgot what else we were doing. We were doing something else. Come on, baby. These fish have got to want this frog, dude. This thing looks insane. Yeah, it's a pretty good rod. For the brand, yeah, it's actually it's a decent. All right, just kind of keep going down. I can't promise we're gonna get hit by a single thing. So far, it's looking like nothing wants the freaking hush. But I'm gonna keep going down. I'm gonna keep fishing, and hopefully, I'm gonna stay here till about 10:30. So I'll be here for a decent amount of time to try to catch some bass. Get up in those lilies right there. Might be something right here. There is. Just saw a fish jump out right. I think the goal is to catch one fish today. At least one. Preferably on the hush frog, but I mean, if it bites on other stuff, I don't care as long as I get a fish. But I'm trying to get one on the hush. Yeah, here it is. Seems it's like closer to the middle and stuff. Yeah, I haven't been able to, I don't think I've caught one fish on a frog. And that was my 13 pounder, so Yeah, I got the hush frog on right now. This thing is awesome. Awesome lure. Try to get something to come out. Well, that's how I got hit yesterday, so. Just like that. Oh my God, just like that. Oh, God dang it. I missed him again. Look at all that grass. God dang it. Oh my God, dude, that was like a 2. Oh, dang it. I was just popping it. I was like jumping it. Like, you know, like jump, how the frogs sometimes they like just jump across. What the? It's the same fish from yesterday too. He did the same thing, except he didn't wrap me up in lily pads this time. He got me in a bunch of grass. God dang it. Dude, that was a good fish. Holy cow, dude. That was another blow up on the frog? Dude, oh. I set the hook fairly hard too. I told you, I was working it fairly fast yesterday and then I got hit. God dang it, dude. I don't know, because yesterday he bit and then he didn't bite afterwards. Dude, that was a, God. Okay, at least we got hit. So we're technically not skunked, we just didn't get him. We didn't get him, that's it. But we had action today, so I'm not mad. That was a good fish. That was at least a 2. He didn't. I don't know, man. He's it's that same fish from. That was that same fish from yesterday. It's not where I wanted to cast it at all. Okay, so. There we go. There we go. No! He came off! Dude, he came off! Oh, 2? Okay, that was a 2 for sure. You got to see that, right, Gabe? That was like a 2. Dude! I'm in Missouri. Gosh! Dude, I set that hook way better this time, too. 2 frog blow-ups. I almost got his butt in, too. Shit. Yeah, at least he had a big head, too. That was a... Dude, I'm gonna set the hook like I'm catching tuna now. I'm not... The next fish that bites, he's gonna get yanked out of the water. 13 pounds. No, not right now. Dude. They've been okay, so popping it like it's jumping is the way to go. So I gotta like jump it. So I think the way to go is jump popping. Dude. I thought I had him, and then he came off right at the bank. He was definitely a 2 at least. I don't think he was a 2.5. I was thinking he was more of like a 2. He didn't look like anything close to a 3. There's a bluegill like messing around over there. He looked more like a 2. He didn't look. So they're sitting in the pads. All of them are sitting in the pads right now. So I gotta like that. Yeah. Since you're over the phone, he looked more like a 2 though. He fought like a 4, looked like a 2. Okay, so the bass are liking the frog. I was working it pretty fast, and they're liking that fast work. Man, this hush frog is actually... The hush frog is pretty... Dude, this hush frog is actually being nice, but mean to me at the same time. It's not landing me the fish. I mean, I don't think it's the frog. I think it's me. Not setting the hook hard enough. So I'm not about to blame my perfect frog. I think it's me. I gotta set the hook harder. I mean, yeah, I'd say the only thing that'll bite this is 2s. 2s and above, because they have to have a decent mouth. 1s have like a small mouth bass. 1-pounders have the small little mouths. Yeah, dang. The hooks are pretty bent out already. Look at that. So whenever they bite it, they're pretty sharp too. So I don't think it's the frog. I think it's just me because I suck at fishing. But I think if I just set that hook harder, I think I'll have it. That was a good fish too. The first one that bit was like a 2 for sure. I know that the first bite was definitely a 2. Second hit, that was definitely also a 2. So far 2 2-pounders and missed both of them. I mean, I didn't miss that one. I just didn't set the hook hard enough, so he didn't. Right there, come on. Something's hiding in those lilies. I know there is. He bit me like 2 feet from the lilies over there. Yeah, but I'd say the first one was probably around a 2 though. Because after you get into the 1-pounders, their mouths are actually really small for some reason. And then the 2s, well, I mean, you already know this, but the 2s, for some reason, right as soon as they hit 2 pounds, they have a monster mouth on them. I'm not insane at fishing. You gotta, Ashton, you gotta focus more on like casting rods. He is insane at fishing. He's the one that casting rods is the reason I caught that 1 3-pounder. He told me to put on a light lure because of the overcast, and bam, first cast in a dock, smoked it. So I'm not the one that's insane at fishing here. I wouldn't even say I'm good at fishing. I think I'm decent. I'm about like average. Because I do not think at all that I am good. Yeah, first one bit like right here. Oh yeah, dude, there's a lot of frogs over here. Okay. Gotta try to get... Okay, so we are not skunked at all. We just haven't gotten a fish in. I almost did. So far, this early morning stuff is coming in clutch. You can hear all the frogs, so they definitely feed off of... Oh, snap, dude, that was a big fish. I just saw a big head just come out of the water. This is where you work the fast action 100%. You get out in the middle, then you kind of have to... Because then the frog's panicking. Dang, someone should have clipped those and then sent the video to me so that way I could post that on my channel. I'm probably not going to catch anything over here after I just reeled a fish. This guy over here saw me get smoked by bass with a frog, and now he tied a frog on. It's the one down Florida fishing with people. He just watched me get slammed by frogs, and then he tied a frog on himself. Whatever, though. I don't think he's in the... Yeah, there is. But yeah, don't... It's one downfall to fishing with people. But that's whatever, because I think I'm in the spot. Down in that cove over there actually looks really good, but I don't know how to get back there. Low key, I'm thinking whopper ploppers. But at the same time, I want to keep the frog on. Because I want to try to catch something with it. I mean, technically I did. I'm kind of making the frog look bad now, because... Okay, I do gotta admit, I don't think I set that hook hard enough. And then on the second one, he missed it because his mouth was full of grass. And every time they get full of grass, the hooks are usually done. I think word got out that the fish has been getting hit with the frog, so... Ooh, snap, there's a broil right next to the frog. I mean, right next to it. Wouldn't that be cool? Having a monster just hit it right here. Start heading back. I bet maybe at that other pond I could probably get hit pretty hard by something. I'm thinking there's probably some fish under that. There is. I can't get over there though because there's a lot of woods. But I also... Yeah, didn't you catch like a 6 here one time or something like that? Yeah, I remember you saying that. You caught like a 5 or 6 pound bass somewhere in here. This is the pond we caught that monster bluegill. I'm working it fast because it seems like the fish are liking the panicked. Oh, sweet. The fish are liking the panicked frogs right now. Because, like, the panicked frogs are the ones that go crazy in the water, so I have to do more panicked frog action. Yeah, and then you caught a 10 in the other pond. But it's looking like this pond is probably going to be the pond that holds the next 10-pounder cod, honestly. I'm thinking there's a 10-pounder in here somewhere. It's all about catching him, though. And let me tell you what, if I get hit by a 10-pounder and I lose him, I'm throwing this combo in the water and I'm leaving. Because it's gonna, it wouldn't be me, it wouldn't be the fish or this I miss it. The other pond, I think, just holds more, like... See you later, Rich. Yeah, this pond does have, like... Because the bigger pond, they got a lot of spots to spawn at. So, but in here, the fish can only... Like, only a few fish can spawn, so you're gonna average out 3-pound bass. I'm thinking a whopper plopper. But I feel like these fish are going to come back out into the... Okay, I'm going to launch it. This sort of a launch, but... Okay, I think for now I'm just going to leave the bag right here. If someone tries to steal it, don't worry. They'll have a frog probably in their side or something, but... I don't think I'll be that crazy, though. I'm just over here trying to catch a decent fish. Sometimes they'll attack, like, right at the bank, or they'll jump up and miss it as soon as you reel it out of the water, and then you cast it back out there, and then they end up hitting it again. Okay, I'm going to do more of, like, it's not a popping frog, but I'm going to kind of give it some popping action since the spot I just casted it in was... not very good. There we go. I just spooked a fish. I just saw like the ripples of whenever the fish turn around and okay. I think I might leave and go down to the other pond. And frogfish a little bit. Just so that way these fish get a little bit of a break. So that way I can just come out and try to get them to bite again. Because it seems like I'm working the frog right now. So far I've been working the frog how the fish have been liking it. They've been liking the fast action, like spooked, stressed frogs popping across the water. So we're gonna go try to catch a 10-pounder. I mean, that's what I've been trying to do, but we would have weighed that fish I almost got. He fell off right at the bank. It's like the worst place to lose him, dude. Because then you just got teased. I feel like there'd be something right here. I don't want to cast, though.